what happens, he says, we wrestle. We wrestle. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against principalities and power. Now, that word wrestle doesn't simply mean to pin somebody's shoulders down, but it means to vibrate. Are you here? It means to vibrate. So, now, if I'm dealing with a principality and a power, watch now. If I'm dealing with a principality and a power, something watching my life, Elder Singletary, Tiny, good to see you, man. And he's watching your life, and he said, okay, I know what'll embarrass him. I know what'll make him lose his temper. I know what'll make him go off. So he draws out a plan against you. That's the architect. That's the arcade. Then he brings the power, brings things in play to pull you out of character. So how do you deal with that? Well, he says we wrestle. That word wrestle in the Greek, it means to vibrate. In other words, while you are trying to aggravate me and jam me up, and you all in my soul, I got all this stuff on my mind. I'm on the verge of a nervous breakdown, ready to quit. But my spirit arrests my soul and said, give God praise anyhow. Now, when you start giving God praise while the architect is in your house, the architect cannot draw out his plan because your praise is vibrating the table. Wish I had somebody here. See, so if I got an architect trying to draw out a plan to mess up my life, and if I'm praising God and causing the table to vibrate, then his plan can't go into fruition because my praise keeps circumventing his artwork. That's why you got to know how to give praise to God when you don't feel like giving God praise and mess up the architect's plan. Am I preaching to anybody in here today? See, you'd be surprised on how praise can be so therapeutic, especially when you don't feel like it. I mean especially because you've got tears running down your face, ready to quit, ready to walk away, but God is saying, I don't care what you're going through, I want you to give me praise in it. And Lord, I can't give you praise. You better give him praise in it because you need to vibrate that table. And if you can shake the table, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Look at three people, say, shake the table, shake the table, shake the table. That's why when you give God praise, see, when you give him praise, things don't remain the same.